Good morning, everybody, and happy Saturday. I thought we could do a little scrapping and a little chatting, and I was just going to give you a little life update of what's going on. It's been a little quiet on my channel, if you've noticed, and last weekend I had the Vicky Boutin class for the Discover and Create. I'm in the process of doing the album, so I was working on that and having a great long weekend. I didn't get it done because on Sunday night I got a phone call from my daughter. Her husband had been in a UTV accident with 3 other people, and so he has been hospitalized for the week, and he's got a pretty long road ahead of him. He will be okay. He has 3 more surgeries to basically he's like Humpty Dumpty, and right now the hospital is trying to put him back together again, if you want to put it that way. Anyways, needless to say, I've been doing the grandkid duty. So we had them Sunday night, and then we had took the boys to school on Monday, and we had Carter, the littlest, all day. And then basically the new routine is my daughter gets up in the morning, goes to work, and then she goes to the hospital to be with her husband. And then I get all the kids from the bus and from daycare. They come to our house, and I have them, feed them dinner and have them till, almost bedtime. And then she comes from the hospital and picks them up and takes them home. So needless to say, between work and watching the kids, his grandma's pretty tired, and YouTube is taking a back seat. I will have them again this morning. She's just getting a late start, so I'm going to try and get in and make a video with you guys. I don't know how far it's going to get. I may have to pause it and then finish it later. Today's plan is I'm going to have them all morning to early afternoon, and then she's coming to grab them, and then we all have a fire department chili dinner to go to tonight. So, and then I don't know what's happening tomorrow, so I may actually have time to film tomorrow. I do know that tomorrow is the 25th, so I do have Christmas in February already filmed and uploaded, so that will be coming out tomorrow on my channel. So, but that's the last thing I have for content, so we'll see what happens. So I thought today I would get out my How to Kill a Kit with Style. I have all of these page kits that are already put together. We use this mood board, which is a lot of bright spring colors, spring flowers, and things like that as our mood. And then, but we don't have embellishments or pictures. So I thought the first step, and this is kind of to show you, you're going to see more than I usually show you, but we're going to do the first step, which is to pick out what papers are going to inspire me today. I'll hit pause, I'll find a picture, and then I'll come back on, and then we'll walk through grabbing some embellishments and putting it together. So you kind of see my process and my thoughts today. So it might be a little choppy, but I figure at least you guys have a little something, and I can explain why all of a sudden I went from having a lot of content for the beginning of the year. I was really happy to. It's going to be very sparse until Jake gets out of the hospital, or like right now he can't have visitors that are under 13 in his room. So that means that none of the kids can go, and she can't take any of them with them. So it's all good. He is stable. He's got a long road ahead of him, but we're blessed that he wasn't killed that night. The others that were with him, one is in bad shape like Jake. He's got the good fight going, but stable. And then the other 2 had minor injuries. They've both been treated and released. So very blessed. 4 people could have been hurt really bad. They were driving on the farm property in the wooded area, and there was a fallen tree that they didn't know had fell, and so they swerved to miss it and hit another tree. So yeah, it could have been a whole lot worse, and Thankfully, you know, the everyone's going to be okay. It's just going to be a matter of time. So this is my How to Kill a kit that we put together last month. Now this year, the How to Kill a kit, we are doing it by quarter, which I think is pretty good because that gives us 3 months to play with it. You may see a little bit more of this in the next coming weeks because it is pulled together. And hopefully next time that we come together, I'll have a picture ready so we're not doing it choppy. But everyone did like different kits and things like that, and it's going for the first quarter, so January, February, March. Come April, we'll come up with another theme. So I do want to get this done and these pages made, so we're going to just see what we can get. So to refresh ourselves, let's go ahead and look at what we have. So I have this unicorn kit. So I could pull out something from my daughter when she was growing up. So that's one. The next one is more of like this florally bright. So we have some blues, some whites. This kind of would be an everyday kind of a page. I do have, right now I've been taking daily photos of the boys. And even though that is more probably girly, to me it's springy. And I could scrapbook maybe a picture of one of the boys. Then we have this one here, which is rainbows and like purples. And again, I could probably find one of my daughter's childhood pictures, something like that. Or I have another beach picture of me. Or I actually have my my great nieces. I haven't done any pictures of them. Maybe we could do a baby girl page. We have the stars and a rainbow, which is definitely a boy page we could use for the pictures I've been taking. And actually it might be fun, but let's keep going. One of the things this week, Preston has been determined. He has been practicing riding a bike, and so I think Nana and Papa are going to go get bikes today. So they have bikes at our house. Here is another very spring. So we have the greens, plus we have some words that say the best is yet to come, daffodils, so happy together, live life to the fullest, I love spring. So there's another one. So a lot of nice spring pages. And then we have this one here, and then I think I'm leaning towards that one and maybe doing a picture of a baby girl page of Charlotte. This one would be a good baby girl page of Charlotte too. I think I'm leaning towards, I'm feeling a Charlotte page. And then we have that one. All right. Which one do I want to do for Charlotte today? Do I want to go with this one? Right here? Or where was that other one? Or we have this one, which was the purples, the variegated. Kind of like, you know, I'm going to go with a solid pink one. Let's go ahead and go with this. So let me pull this out. I'll put these back. Put my inspiration back. All right. And then, so I'm going to put you on pause. I'm going to print out a picture of Charlotte or Zoe. Either one would be cute. And I'll be back and we'll have a little girl page. So be right back. Okay, so I just went and printed a couple pictures of Charlotte. And then I also found a couple more pictures that I may do later in the week. Just pulled them out for now. So this is a picture that my sister and my niece-in-law had sent me of Charlotte, and she's already getting up on her hands and knees. So in no time, Charlotte's going to give her mom and dad a run for her money. So I have no game plan as far as what I want for layout. I'm kind of leaning towards this dot paper being the background and maybe matting with the yellow. Now, I pulled out flowers and puffies, and I think that's going to be more than enough. It meets our theme, and we can probably do something cute with it. But I think I want to trim this one down just a little bit to take the bottom of the carpet off. I don't think we need all of that. I will leave the toys in the background because someday they're going to love being able to see her little activity center. And then this one, we only need her crawling. So again, I'm going to cut this down and make it a 4x4. And that way, the important part is the story about her starting to crawl. All right. So let's get the trimmer out. And we'll get the branding strip off. And this paper is Paige, I think it's Paige Evans. It's Pink Paisley. It doesn't say, they just give it number 2. I think this is a Paige Evans collection through Pink Paisley. All right, and get that branding strip off as our background. Now, the other one, this is not my favorite, this crepe paper one, but I'm thinking we could do maybe fussy cut one of these out and add it to the side. And that might add a little something to it. And then we have the black and white side. So let's go ahead and grab the scissors and fussy cut. And I'm even going to fussy cut the, it has like a little washi tape on there. And I think I want to keep that in because I think it would kind of give it a cute look. So hopefully you guys all had a good week. And are getting to see everyone else who's been playing along with how to build a kit with style. Or, hello, I got my collections. I have build a page on my brain because we didn't do it this month. Just too much going on. I had my intentions of doing it on Monday after I finished my Vicky Booten class. And, you know, my intentions were good, but execution wasn't there. Sheila's still in the middle of remodeling her craft room, so she can't. I know Shannon is very tied up with all of her work and her other commitments. And I know Moira's been working and doing with her mom and stuff. So, yeah, life. Anyways, no, I was going to say on how to kill a kit with style. Hopefully you guys have checked out everybody. I will have the links for everyone down below. Who's playing along this quarter so that you can check out their channels and see what they're creating with their kits. And again, this time it's going all the way until March with the same kits. So, and my intention is to get all of those page kits used. And if I can make some extra layouts with the scraps, I will do that as well. So I'm going to go ahead and just go ahead and glue this down like this. I kind of like that. And then I think I'm going to mat the photos in yellow, and maybe we can double mat them with a little bit of the floral. And then we can maybe tear some to add to the side and give another pop, but we'll kind of play with it as we go. Again, this is kind of how my brain works. It's kind of scary. This is Pink Paisley. I know this was the C'est La Vie collection. So let's go ahead and find my tape runner. So yeah, I was doing the Vicki Boutin class last weekend and really enjoying it. I didn't get everything done. Like Friday night, they did, she made embellishment clusters using the Paperie collection. And I did not participate. I will do them after the fact. But I used that time. I was still trying to clean off my desk from all the Christmas stuff. So while they were all doing the class, I was watching and just trying to organize my space for the next day. And then I was able to, on Saturday, do the whole album class. So that was the whole day where Vicki went and had you cut all the papers. And then after you got them all cut, then we went till about 6 o'clock Central Time, where you would put all the pieces together and clip it and flip it over so that you had all the pages with everything but the embellishments all clipped together. So then on your own, you could go and assemble and decorate. So then Sunday, while they were doing the layout class, which I think she made like 14 layouts or something insane like that, instead of taking part in that, while they were doing that, I was working on assembling my album. And I got part way. My goal was to get the album done before I started the other two sections. And then I got the phone call, and I had to stop. So great plans. This, I think, came from a paper pad. I don't remember what it's from. So let's go ahead and this will allow me to get a little bit of the yellow in and then also pull in the pink and a little bit of purple. And I do have a lot of florals in my folder. And I pulled out a couple die cut packs. One of them is from Rosie Studios. So there should be something with all those colors. I mean, a lot of pinks and stuff in there that I can sprinkle around. And get this one. Okay. And then we need this one. So this is Charlotte. She is my sister's grandbaby. And she is the second for my nephew, who is my godson, and his wife. They've got a little boy too, but she was born about a week after Everett. So in years to come, they're all going to have fun playing together because they're all the same age group, which is kind of exciting. We'll have some July birthdays going on here. All right, so I think, if I turn it this way, or I could go this way. I kind of like that. What do you think? And then I thought we could do the title Rock and Rollin'. All right, we're gonna do that. And I kind of like the over tucking that one in. So let's go ahead and tack this down. Come on, ATG, don't give me grief. All right, so I'll put this here, and then we'll put this one kind of down. And I think maybe the torn, or I could take the other part of that one and just use a little piece of it. We'll see. My ATG is not cooperating today. What's its deal? All right. Yep. All right, now I want to figure out what I want up there. I could do a small piece of that, but I'm not feeling it. But maybe like a torn piece of this. Or the floral. Let's just go with this one. All right. And I think what I'm going to do is cut this jagged part off. Because I won't need that part, and we're just going to pitch it. And we're going to pitch the branding strip. We don't need that. And I'm going to cut a 1.5 inch piece. These scraps will go back into the scrap or into the bag that I'm keeping my kit in. And that way we have those in case we get on a roll time-wise. And we are able to make some, like, if I can get my act together, maybe on lunchtime, I can get a few done. We'll see. Unfortunately, my lunch times have been trying to get house stuff done since my evenings are kind of tied up with the boys. Which, let me tell you, you forget. You know, that's why, you know, youngins have the babies, because you forget how much work they take, and they're so good, so good. And I've been enjoying this week a lot. But I've been playing a lot of Playmobil Camper. We just got a Playmobil Ambulance. And I pulled out the kids' little tyke house and stable so that the kids have been playing with those, which is adorable, or at least Carter's been. But whereas the older boys, you can give them electronics and they are good on their own. Carter's needing a little bit more one-on-one. So I've been doing that. Now I have this branding strip, and I'm thinking if I put that down here, then it like borders black and black, and then it makes a little more sense and kind of frames it in. So I think I'm going to go with that. And then I am going to put you on pause. I'm going to see if I can find an alpha that I can use for rock and roll. And that I can put here, and then I'll be right back, and then we'll put our title on. And then I do have, like I said, puffies, and so I brought my folder of flowers, and then these are from Rosie Studio. So like this one's got some butterflies, some rainbows and things like that in it. And then this one has coffee cups and some of that stuff. I grabbed that. I still have some Never Grow Up Chamel. So there's a whole bunch of stuff in here that I can use. I even have some more 3D-ish flowers that'd be cute. So let me get the title on, and then we'll figure out what we want to do for embellishing it. I'm kind of leaning towards going through this Rosie Studio pack because it's got a little bit more variety, and go from there. Be right back. Okay, I got 3 alphas, and hopefully there's going to be enough between all of them that we can spell out rock and roll. I'm going to start with this one. It seems to have the most in it, and it's got an upper and lower case. So let's see. And it's got the ampersand, so that will help me with the and. So let's see what we've got for R's. So I have 2 big R's. I have an O, but only one small one. So, but I have 2 big ones. So we have R, O. How about I have an L's? I don't have L's. All right, let's do rock in large words. Okay, and I don't know if that's my door, so I don't know if that's my daughter or somebody driving by, so I need to pick up the pace here. So R, O, C, K,
Motion detected at the prospect door.
no, that might be them, so I may have to hurry up here. Rock. And now we need the big ampersand. And
Motion detected at the prospect
yeah, there's a
door.
lot of motion going on down there. So thinking they're home. We have a big R. Do we have a little O? Yep, we have one little O. And a little L. Got roll. Let's see if we can get ing in small. I can. So we'll do rock and rolling. Perfect. Got a lot of letters used, which is always a good thing. All right, so there's our title. So that gives me a little spot to put some embellishment on. So let's see what we have for embellishments here. I'm gonna kind of dump it and then just kind of go through. And I also have these florals. And the florals I can use maybe as a bigger cluster, or actually here. That is a bouquet. But if we put the bouquet part underneath, that leaves me the florals. And I kind of like this little tag. We can build on that maybe. Or do we want the rainbow? Let's see. Maybe that. We've got a row of hearts. Kind of like that. Rock and rolling. Oh, we have some butterflies. Can't go wrong with butterflies. So we can put a little butterfly there. Maybe another one up here. And we have an XOXO that I can put down there. And this cute little fluffy dog, but we don't need that. And what else do we have in here? We have a little viewfinder. And let's see. We could do a little love you up here. Now I have this floral. Let's see how this looks instead of the, but I can use it as a journal card too. Let's see how this looks though. Maybe I'll switch some things around. I like that. And then a little floral. Oh, I got things falling. But then maybe put the journal card here and I can write about her already crawling. And then I have a little stamp. No, I don't like that. Got a little butterfly in yellow. And we can do rock and roll so happy. Okay, I'm kind of liking. It's simple, but it's a cute page. And it gets me, again, I want somewhere that I can journal. Maybe I'll put the butterfly there, and then I can journal Charlotte is learning how to crawl. So let's go ahead and glue this down. And then we can look and see if there's any puffies we want to add. But I'm pretty happy with how this looks. It's a simple page for an everyday moment. Well, for her, it's a big moment because, again, she's learning how to crawl. And before you know it, she's going to be chasing after her brother and giving her mom a run for her money. All right, there's that. Do we want, no, I want that there. And I want to kind of try and tuck this banner into this little section here. I think that'd be cute. There we go. Or, hang on. Maybe we put the hearts down here, you know, and then the so happy up here with there. We'll leave it like that. Then I'll put the wreath here that I can do my journaling on. And we'll do the So Happy, or the XOXO. And actually, I think I'm going to tuck it under the wreath like that. I like that better. And then put the little butterfly here. And maybe we'll put the little puppy right here. That would be kind of cute. Because she's kind of a Fifi kind of dog. There you go. And then put this like right here. And I'm, like I said, I'm tucking it in so it's not, you don't know it's a bouquet. I'd rather have it just a little floral cluster like that. And the rainbow. And we'll put the butterfly up there. And then the I love you. All right, I like it. All right, now let's grab the puffies and see if there's any little bits that we want to put in. And I just have them on my lap right now. Let's see what we've got. Oh, we could do the little Chamels, or there's these yellow ones here from Gingham Garden, and there's some black and white. So let's see if we can use some of these Gingham Garden ones. Like, we could do Smile, Love You. And then got this little bird we can put down here with that little cluster. And then here's a little puffy butterfly that we can add to this cluster. And another little yellow butterfly. Can add up there. And then there's a little yellow plant we can add in there. And a little heart. All right. I think that's good. So we got some texture in there. I've got a journaling spot. We've got our title. A lot of little bits. And I'm going to trim off the edge of that butterfly right here. And we're going to call this one done. So this is the first one for the How to Kill a Kit with Style. Like I said, I think I'm going to just concentrate on this kit since we have the papers already picked. Don't know what's going to happen in the future. So again, if you see it quiet on my channel, it's not for lack of love. I do want to thank everyone who has subscribed and welcome all the new subscribers to my channel. And yeah, we'll just see what happens and go from there. So here's a very simple page, again, using what we picked out for our page kits. If you haven't checked it out already, the video for this was at the beginning of January when we rolled out our inspiration. And this kit, I think I had like 8 or 9 page kits of paper. Those are going to go till the end of March, but hopefully we'll finish them sooner. And then if I do finish the page kits, we'll see what we can make with the scraps. So thanks again for watching, and I will see you again on my channel real soon. Tomorrow you will have the video coming up for the Christmas in February, since I had filmed that before Jake's accident. And we're just kind of winging it and seeing what we can do. I don't know if I'm going to have the kids tomorrow on Sunday. My daughter's talking about wanting to spend the day with them instead of being up at the hospital. So if that happens, I may have time to get in my room and maybe film a couple ahead. So that's my intent anyways. So, and I know for sure I'll have the morning because she'll be heading off to church with the kids, and that runs till like lunchtime. So, all right, everybody, have a great day. Thank you again for all your love and support, and I will see you again on my channel real soon. Have fun scrapping. Bye-bye.